Hi, I'm Grace. I wrote 18 on here. Why does it look backwards? How do cameras work? I'm looking at this and it says 18. And then I turn it around and it looks like 81. So I'm 18 today, as some of you may have guessed. Today is my birthday. Not today, but when you'll be watching this, it's my birthday. Yeah, I'm the big 18. I'm an adult now. And so as this holiday approached, I realized that I have no idea how to be an adult. You know, that's so relatable. So I decided to look to who other than the most trusted source of everything, BuzzFeed. So today we're gonna look at some articles, videos, etc. about BuzzFeed teaching me how to be an adult. Now that I'm an adult, I should also be able to relate to adult things. So we're gonna review that today. And yes, I taped this to my head. It does look like 81 in the camera. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of myself with this camera, and then if it is 81, if it's 81, that sucks. Because I don't want you to look at 81 the whole time, because I'm not 81. Okay, I've done the research and you should be looking at the number 18. I'm so excited to get this video started. Okay, so the first article that we're going to explore today is one called 19 Truths About Adulthood That No One Ever Prepared You For. So I personally am going to review these truths and then I will be prepared for adulthood. How awesome is that? Thank you, BuzzFeed, so much. Starting off, number 1, fruits and veggies go bad much faster when you're the one who has to buy them. It's just a fact. Okay, if anything, you would know that the vegetables exist. You would know that the vegetables exist, and so therefore you would be able to consume them. I feel like if my parents are buying vegetables, I don't even know that they're buying it. I don't know where in the depths of the fridge it is. I don't even know if it's there. So I feel like when you purchase vegetables, you're more likely to eat them and they're not more likely to rot. Unless you're just forcing yourself to buy vegetables that you don't want and you're the only one living by yourself, and so then nobody else eats them. This is gonna become an ongoing theme of my channel. I need to move. Anyway, moral of the story is buy vegetables that you like and then you'll eat them and they won't go bad. Don't force yourself to buy weird vegetables like that one. I don't even know what that is. It looks horrible. Number 2, $100 in grown-up money basically equal $1 in real life money. The grammar on that is impeccable. I'm really confused about this. So like I'm gonna go like buy a hot chocolate at my local Starbucks and she's like, that's $3.75, and I pay her $375 because $100 in grown-up money is $1 in real life money. That does suck. I was not prepared for that truth. Thank you, BuzzFeed, for informing me about that. Oh my goodness. I'm going. Number 3, you can't help but whisper, what the heck is this, whenever you get a real phone call. I call my mom about 7 times a day. Number 4, spilling your drink is now the equivalent of dropping your ice cream cone or losing your balloon as a kid. I feel like spilling your drink is the equivalent to spilling your drink. It doesn't matter how old you are, if you spill your drink, it's not gonna be a fun time. You don't, get excited about that when you're a little kid, like, oh, I spilled my drink, and then you grow up and you're like, wow, spilling drinks isn't fun anymore. Neither is dropping ice cream or losing your balloon. Like none of those things are enjoyable. They're all equally not good. Number 5, most of your social conversations consist of agreeing to hang out sometime with people you don't really want to hang out with until one of you dies first. Is that a threat? I see you, BuzzFeed. Like right now, oh, I don't really have any friends, so like any individual that reaches out to me, even if I've never even seen them in real life, even if they're just a figment of my imagination, if they, hit up my phone somehow, nobody has my number, and like anybody that texts me on social media that I know will probably not get a reply because it'll just be lost in the other DM. That sounds so pretentious, but like you understand what I'm saying. So like nobody ever reaches out to me, so I will be thankful for any human any human interaction I get, I will be thankful for. That's just a no out there to anybody who's watching this, because I know a lot of my friends and family watch this. Please save me from this constant misery. Number 6, you end up getting so good at coming up with excuses to not go to things that people stop inviting you out. Whew, that was a mouthful, dude. You know what I wasn't prepared for in adulthood? Reading that sentence. You end up getting so good at coming up with excuses to not go to things that people stop inviting you out, and then you get really sad. That's relatable. I'll give you that one, BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed, 1, me, as however many we've already done. I'm not BuzzFeed. I don't have thousands of like-minded millennial employees working for me, so like I don't have like the power, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Number 7, you now are basically required by law to get up at 8 a.m. and even on weekends your body won't let you sleep in. Yeah, I can't relate to that at all. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Number 8, you actually start being really happy when someone gives you a pair of socks. Dude, I am already happy. So these are all of my socks. Every time somebody gives me a pair of socks, I am very happy. So I'm already an adult. Number 9, you learn to accept the fact that you'll just have to deal with heartburn, diarrhea, or just a general constant stomach ache all the time. That definitely sounds like you should go to the doctor. Whoever wrote this article is like in chronic pain and they're just like, that's just adulthood. No, who wrote this? Bibini Baroud. Look out for yourself. Self-care is important, okay? Number 10, home improvement and interior design TV shows become an outsized source of joy in your life. I mean, I guess they're like always just there. Like home improvement shows have always been there, and like I will never hate them, but I will never love them. There's only so many homes that you can improve before I get bored. Number 11, and not only do you have a favorite grocery store, but you also become familiar with their weekly specials and discounts. Yeah, it's called living in the same place and shopping at the same grocery store. I feel like whoever wrote this art, obviously Bibini, maybe it's not Bibini's fault. Am I saying that? I'm not saying that correctly. Number 12, you'll be out and about in public and then realize that, crap, you forgot to take your laundry out of the washing machine. Oh my gosh, I do that all the time. This one is relatable. If you leave your clothes in the washing machine, they're gonna get all smelly. And so then you have to wash them again, and sometimes it doesn't even wash the smell out. And so it's very impertinent. It's very important that you like find a time slot where you can immediately put the clothes that you washed into the dryer, or else it'll just ruin the whole point of doing laundry. It's really frustrating. Laundry is like a mind game. It's like a mental puzzle. Number 13, and there always comes a point when you realize it's been a really long time since you were 18 or even 21. Guys, it's been so long since I've been 18 that I haven't even turned 18. Oh man. The days when I was 21, those were so long ago. 14, when your friends tell you that they're pregnant, you freak out automatically, but then realize that, oh, it's on purpose. Bibini, what kind of friends were you hanging out with? How many friends got pregnant in high school? You wouldn't freak out for them in a good way. You'd just be like, oh my gosh, oh, it's on purpose. And then you just walk away like, good job being pregnant. Number 15, you come to realize that despite all that time you spent learning the Python. Let's get some Ritz crackers. I actually don't think I've eaten today. When I stay up really late, it like ruins my eating schedule because I eat really late at night. And I stayed up till like 4 a.m. last night. Working on something coming soon. Let's have a little birthday snack. I went to Walmart on New Year's Eve and I bought these specifically. Okie dokie. Number 15, you come to realize that despite all that time that you spent learning the Pythagorean theorem, it probably will not come up again, ever. Big shocker there. I knew that when I was in 4th grade. I've never even used multiplication in real life. I'm just kidding. Actually, Is that true? Number 16, but you still secretly do use the same grade school songs to remember your alphabet, the planets, and other basic stuff. I mean, the alphabet's kind of universal, like, yeah, everybody knows their letters from the alphabet. That's not surprising. Like, were you taught the Pythagorean alphabet in 8th grade and you just decided to use the grade school version instead? I, for one, have never memorized the planets. Don't know what kind of grade school songs there were about the planets.
I am Mercury.
And other basic stuff. They should teach us they should teach us a song about taxes in grade school so I can sing a song to remember how to do those. Number 17. Every so often, you have to be real with yourself and have the "you don't need to order takeout, you have food in the house" talk. I feel like this is just me stating like my personal experience with all these things, so I feel like it's kind of annoying, but like I like never have ordered takeout because I'm so poor. I thought that like part of being an adult was that you're poor. I can relate to that. So like I thought that because you're so poor that like you can never order takeout because you can't afford it. It's like $10 extra on top of the food that you order. And I'm definitely not getting up out of my house and going getting food. Usually my meet in the middle solution is just having ice cream for every meal, or like just sleeping off the hunger. Number 18, all right, our last one. So excited. And at some point you realize that every grown-up you met as a kid, at a kid, I think she meant as a kid. It's okay, I forgive you, Bibbin. At some point you realize that every grown-up you met as a kid totally did not have their lives together either. Oh, you mean like when you were a kid, you like remembered adults that you met and you're like, they didn't have their lives together. I don't know how you would know that. I can't even remember any other adults from my childhood except my parents and like my grandparents. And both of them are doing fine. Oh wait, there's 19 truths, not 18 truths. I'm sorry, I'm turning 18 so it messed me up. 19. Oh, and of course, you now wake up tired every day of your life. Why does BuzzFeed like go so overkill with like every sentence? It's never just like, yeah, and you always wake up tired. It's like, you always wake up tired. Some people don't wake up tired, BuzzFeed. Why don't you just chill out and like give people the benefit of the doubt and just chill. Those 19 things did not prepare me for I don't think they prepared me for adulthood. I think we need to read another article. See what I did there? See that segue into the other more parts of the video? Okay. Next article is, only people who are adulting at 100% know how to do 40 out of 40 of these things. Holy crap, there's 40 things. So if I want to adult at 100%, I have to do all 40 of these things. So let's go. Let's adult at 100% adult activate. Check off all the things you know you can do. Okay, so this is like a quiz. Oh, that's it? It's just a list of like 40 things and you're supposed to check off which ones you know how to do. So I guess let's go through these. Thanks, BuzzFeed. You just cost me about 5 minutes of content. Change a tire. I know mentally, yes, I am prepared to change a tire. Physically, I cannot unscrew like the bolts on it. No. I'm a weak little girl. What can I say? I'm a woman. So I'll give that one a check for my own. Yeah, because I just want to. Do your taxes and actually understand what you're doing. Nope, don't know how to do that. Write a check. Yes. Stolen my mom's checkbook. No. Never mind. That was just a joke for the kids. Don't worry, I've never stolen your checkbook. Whistle with your mouth or fingers. How do you whistle? Just like this? I can't do that, but I can just do this. Thank you. Okay, I regret that immediately. Parallel park. I know how to do that. Write in cursive. I thought that you guys remembered all your grade school stuff. Cook something without having to refer to Google or your parent. Yeah, ramen. Own a set of pots and pans and know what each one is for. Who knows what their pots and pans are for? Your pots and pans are all for the same thing. They're just different sizes. You have a special pot for boiling, broiling, and steaming. Don't be ridiculous. Nobody actually does that, right? Shop for groceries. Yeah, this is how you shop for groceries. You go in the store and you take groceries off the shelf and you put them in your cart. I know, but get this, it's not done yet. After you have the groceries in your cart, you go over to the checkout line. The checkout lines that have people in them waiting to ring you up usually have like a lit up sign or something so that you know that there's cashiers in those checkout lines. Just a pro tip. And then you take out your groceries, you put them on the conveyor belt, and then your cashier will count. It'll do all the work for you. He'll just count up your groceries. You just sit back, relax, you watch the show happen, and then you whip out your credit card or your cash and you pay the cashier, who then pays the store, who then pays the corporation, who then pays the employee minimum wage. And then you walk away happy. You're welcome. I just taught you guys something that BuzzFeed could have explained in an article, but instead they just gave a list of 40 things. So BuzzFeed, you owe me on that one. If you want to use that, you're gonna have to shoot me an email. Know how to check if a fruit is good to buy. Yeah, I don't know how to do that one. Fully stock your cabinet with a bunch of spices. Again, BuzzFeed, this is pretty easy. I think you're overthinking it, buddy. You just have to go to the store, you have to buy a lot of spices, and then you put them in your cabinet. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Write a cover letter. Oh, heck yeah. We had so many stupid workshops about that in high school. That's probably just like a singular experience because my high school was really strict about that. Like, they didn't actually teach you like what you needed to prepare for to get a job. They just taught you like, do good in the interview, and then like you get like the job and you're like, actually I don't know how to use the Pythagorean theorem. Know the difference between an HMO and a PPO. Guys, what is that? I'm gonna need to be an adult. I'm gonna need to know these things. Oh, it's Medicare stuff. I don't need insurance. I'm so healthy. Nothing can touch me. Decorate and actually make it look good. Yeah. Do you see that back there? I did that, checking that one off. Make a phone call without getting nervous about it. My mom. Oh my gosh, I just realized that you could see me in the mirror the whole time. I hate it when that happens. It's okay, I'm probably gonna like crop it in so you can't even see. Now I can crop out. Crop out, Grace. There you go. See, it was cropped in the whole time. You couldn't even tell because I'm just that good. I'm an editing genius. Fold a fitted sheet. Nobody knows how to do that. That's impossible. Budget your money. Definitely not. Fall asleep at a reasonable time. Definitely not. We just talked about that. Make friends. Adults can't make friends. What are you talking? Make small talk. Only if the person has read all 7 Harry Potter books. Tie a knot in a balloon. You guys don't know how to do that? BuzzFeed, come on. Swallow pills with ease. Oh yeah, I dry swallow my pills. I'm a freaking savage. I am so savage. I dry swallow my pills. I don't even use water. I'm so savage. Get your oil changed when the lights come on. Yeah, you drive it to Walmart and you're like, can I get my oil changed? Get a regular doctor checkups. Oh, get regular doctor checkups. Like I said, health insurance, who needs it? See a dentist yearly. Like I said, health insurance, who needs it? Put the accurate number of stamps on a piece of mail. I've never mailed something that required stamps. Perfect messy bun that makes you look like you did in fact shower. That's not adulting things, BuzzFeed, you idiot. That's freaking perfect model things. Don't tell me that I can't adult if I can't pull my hair into a messy bun. Nobody can do that. It's impossible. Keep your plants alive. I have the perfect solution to that. Fake plants. Kill a cockroach or spider without screaming. Probably not. I got 23 out of 40. Not a child, not yet an adult. Okay, so you can do some things, but TBH, you still struggle with most of it. And honestly, that's relatable. BuzzFeed, why? Being an adult is hard, and we weren't really given a full warning. Keep working at it. You'll get there soon enough. Thanks, BuzzFeed. I've read things that are preparing me for an adult. I've learned if I'm an adult or not. But the final test is this BuzzFeed quiz called All Grown-Ups Should Be Able to Ace This Quiz. And then in the little line it says, no, you can't cheat and call your mom. This is my time to prove myself as an adult. The first question is, which of these gets a coffee stain out of a shirt? I don't drink coffee, so I've never had to deal with this. Club soda. I got it right. I'm such a good adult. Which of these can be put in the microwave? Styrofoam? No. Oh, it's a paper plate. Are you sure about that? I literally put styrofoam in my microwave like last night when I was heating up my Olive Garden leftovers. Is my microwave just cooler than yours? What is a copay? A fixed amount you pay for covered health. I don't know. I actually got that one right somehow. In case you guys wanted to know that, that's what a copay is, so you're welcome. Does the hat make me look stupid? What's the first step in changing a tire? You have to lift up the car. What? It says loosen the lug. Loosen the lug nut? That's an opinion. That's an opinion. Which of these avocados is ripe? Oh, come on. What kind of idiot do you think I am? Which keys should your index finger rest on when you type? There's literally marks on your keyboard to give away the answer. Which hand position is demonstrating the Heimlich maneuver? What's the first step in folding a fitted sheet? This is actually a thing. You can actually fold a fitted sheet. Am I gonna learn something from BuzzFeed right now? I got 9 out of 13. Woo! Home ec ace. You know, I went into this video with low expectations for BuzzFeed, but I'm starting to grow fonder of them by the minute. They're really just trying to be funny, and they're failing. They are. But they are trying, you know? Give them a chance, you know? They do... never mind, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I take it 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 back. I think BuzzFeed, like, just possessed me. Okay, and finally, this little gem that BuzzFeed has for me. Signs you're still not an adult. So I'm expecting great things from this video because BuzzFeed is always so funny. It packs the punches with the unexpected humor. So if I watch this, then I will know if I'm an adult or not. Starting it off.
Good morning.
So being polite makes you not an adult. Good to freaking know. I guess I should just start being rude to people. That wasn't a good joke. Free equals exciting. Let's see what this is about.
Good news, everybody. We're getting free lunch today.
Yes!
I mean, I wouldn't have that reaction. Obviously, if you have that reaction, you're definitely not an adult. No adult would do that. But like, it's free food. I feel like BuzzFeed kind of misses the marks with these kind of videos. They're just like, woo! Whether you needed it or not. Okay, so this one's probably gonna tell us something about just taking things that you don't eat.
Oh, food, baby.
I know. What was I expecting? I don't know.
I could totally have a cat. Or 6. Steven.
Who's Steven? That was some dark stuff right there. Why would you keep a pet in your office? Okay, anyway.
Hey, Mom. Are you excited to have me home for Thanksgiving? Hey, listen, can you book the plane ticket?
Yeah, but Dad, how do you even know when you have to pay taxes? What do you mean everybody pays them?
No, yeah, but why would I pay any more than the minimum?
If you had a close relationship with your parents, you would probably already know that stuff. I personally have a close relationship with my parents, and I know nothing about taxes. But my mom's an accountant, so it's okay. I guess this is actually pretty accurate because like me watching it as like probably 5 or 6 or 7 years younger than this woman, I'm like, yeah, I would definitely never do that. And so obviously that person is not acting like an adult, but I'm not an adult. So I think what this video should be called is signs you're a 2-year-old living in a 27-year-old's body. I'm sorry if I like overestimated that woman's age. I don't.
We have Pop-Tarts now!
Do you guys see that acting in the back? Where's his Oscar, dude? He was, really felt like he was annoyed. You know what I mean? Like, I really felt like he was just like, oh, he's so good.
Can you believe Scotland didn't get its independence?
I know, right? It's like, they may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom! It's from Braveheart. Hi.
Scotland didn't get independence? Huh.
This is a responsibility that our company takes seriously. It should be everybody's personal duty to care about it.
Where's his Oscar? Oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, did you see? Like, it was so amazing. And then right as he said it, there was an immediate, I mean, they had so much chemistry. They had so much chemistry, so much chemistry. I was like, wow, wow. Now they're gonna explain the joke to us.
You have something to add, Gabby?
You said duty, so.
Yes, serious duties for all of us. Everyone in here.
What if they had never told me, like, you said duty, so, and then, like, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. I probably wouldn't have caught the, like, the trigger word there for her, probably. Because they're, like, such good actors, like, it's such, like, a subtle nuance, you know? So, according to BuzzFeed, I'm doing pretty well, especially according to this video. But compared to this woman, I'm doing excellent. Of course, I'm considering to the character she's playing. I'm not trying to be offensive to the actor or anything, because I know that she was playing a character and she was purposely being stupid. Thanks for watching. I hope that my birthday is fun for you. Like, I hope you have a good day today, and also it's my birthday. Like, I hope you have a good my birthday. I hope you have fun on my birthday. In conclusion, I'm doing a-okay. I'm doing awesome. I am ready for adulthood. I'm gonna kill it, you know?